Right now, live at 5.
Here in Esco, students have been evacuated from schools. It's a developing situation. We'll tell you what you need to know coming up tonight.
Plus, a longtime Iron Range senator announces his retirement, leaving another prominent state Senate seat in northeastern Minnesota up for grabs. And Governor Walz says he has a plan to put more money into the hands of Minnesotans.
You're watching Live at 5 on Live Local CBS 3.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Kristen Bakke.
And I'm Briggs LaSavage. Everyone is safe, but there are still a lot of questions tonight over why ESCO students had to evacuate this afternoon. Just before 1 o'clock, elementary, middle, and high schoolers were taken to a nearby church just across Highway 61 from the ESCO school buildings. CBS 3's Rob Coles was on scene for us today, and he has the report.
Well, Kristen Briggs here in Esco. If you look behind me, the road is open. It actually just got opened up. Police have been out here directing traffic, had it closed most of the afternoon. Now, you will see a police car a little closer to the school. Police have been in and out of the building investigating all afternoon, and parents are still in the area picking up students who have now been allowed to leave the church. Here at Esco Public Schools, students range in age from pre-K all the way up to 12th grade. When they were evacuated, they were taken to the St. Matthew's Lutheran Church just across the street from the school. Now, as you mentioned, we have not been able to confirm with authorities or school district leaders yet why exactly the building was evacuated. But shortly after students were allowed to leave the church this afternoon, we caught up with a couple of students who told us what they heard from school leaders.
We were told that there was a bomb threat and they were trying to figure out where the bomb was.
And to clarify, ESCO schools or police have not released an official cause of the evacuation to the media yet. The two students we talked to said initially they thought the evacuation was a drill until they saw the police presence outside. And students started leaving the church, either walking home or on school buses a little after 3 o'clock today.
All right, we'll keep following this story and update you when more information comes in.
Former Minnesota Senate Majority Leader Tom Bach has announced he is retiring. The long-serving senator issued a statement this morning expressing his appreciation for the people of Minnesota's Arrowhead. He says after 28 years of service to the region, he felt it was time to move on and allow another person to fill his seat. Bach says he's looking forward to spending more time with his family in retirement. Senator Bach was a member of the DFL party for years until 2020 when he and Senator David Tomassoni switched to the Independent Party. With Tomassoni also announcing his retirement, that will leave two northeastern Minnesota state Senate seats up for grabs in November.
When Minnesota first announced its massive budget surplus, Governor Tim Walz proposed putting that money back in the hands of Minnesotans.
He called his idea Walz checks, payments meant to help stimulate the economy.
But today, Walz said he wants that payout to be even higher than he first thought. CBS 3's Larissa Millis listened to the governor's revised budget proposal this morning. What's his reasoning behind that big change?
Well, Briggs, Kristen, originally estimates put the state's budget surplus around $7 billion. The last month, Minnesota management and budget forecasted it closer to $9 billion. With that higher forecast, Walz is now proposing direct checks of $500 to single tax filers and $1,000 to families. At first, his proposal was $175 for singles and $350 to married couples. The governor cited rising gas prices as another reason for higher Walz checks. With Russia's invasion of Ukraine causing increased oil prices, many people are spending more on fuel. Walz says these direct payments could help people get by the next few months and maintain a stable economy in Minnesota.
We're in a position to have strong rainy day funds. We're in a position where we have low unemployment rates, high labor participation rates. We're seeing our economy, even at a time of turmoil, being resilient. One of the best things we can do for that economy and for families is put money into their pockets right now.
As we mentioned, this idea is one of several included in Walz's revised budget proposal today. Many of the ideas that came in today's announcement stemmed from his tours around the state, hearing from local leaders about how he could best put the surplus to use. Among other things, Walz also wants to invest $250 million to recruit and retain frontline workers. The governor's proposed budget, which includes his WALS checks, still has to be approved by the state legislature. That's expected to be the big topic at the state capitol this session, which runs through May.
We'll, of course, keep following this story as it plays out. Thanks, Larissa.
A new Hibbing chapter of the Boys and Girls Club of the Northland could be getting a big boost in funding. Representative Julie Sandstead presented legislation yesterday that would invest a total of $500,000 into the club over the next 2 years. The Boys and Girls Club is aiming to have the new Hibbing chapter operating by this fall and serving an estimated 125 students. The club's development comes after a survey was conducted in 2019 that said 90% of Hibbing families identified a lack of positive, affordable activities for children in the community. That is something Sandstead hopes this new club and funding will change.
We really do need healthy opportunities for them to engage in, to continue to learn, to continue to grow, to hone skills. And having a boys club centered out of Hibbing isn't just great for the kids, it's great for the adults.
Hibbing Public Schools has committed to providing space and after-school student transportation at no cost to the club.
Starting April 1st, if you're fully vaccinated, you will no longer need a negative COVID test to travel to Canada. Canadian health officials made that announcement today. They say the pandemic is entering a transition phase. However, if they see a spike in positive cases, the restrictions will be put back in place. Travelers entering the United States are still required to test negative for COVID.
Tonight, we're learning the death of a Wisconsin mother has been ruled an accident. Ashley Carlson's body was found in November in Pine County. The 33-year-old went missing in September, and she was last seen near Hinckley. The Midwest Medical Examiner's Office says Carlson was injured when she got caught in a tree. They ruled her death to be the combined effects of meth and being caught in a position that affected her breathing.
Dave joins us now for a look at the weather. Dave, a little bit of the luck of the Irish for us today weather-wise.
Yeah, we didn't have a beautiful blue sky, but we had warmer than normal conditions, which continued to put the world of hurt on our snowpack. Let's take a live look at Margie up north, just outside of Big Falls. And the road is dry, the shoulders are clear, and parts of the bank poking through the snow. That process likely will continue for a couple more days as temperatures stay at least normal, if not warmer than normal. And on both counts, that would be above freezing. So here's the situation we face in the upper Midwest. We've got a race of pressure systems. That low to the south, a decent Colorado low, would love to bring us a lot of precip, but that high advancing at the same time would like to keep it at bay. And since highs have more pressure gradient force, they move faster than lows. The high will win, and we'll get some sunshine. Maybe not tonight, it'll be mostly cloudy. And maybe on Friday, it'll start partly sunny before becoming mostly sunny. But bottom line is, we're going to have warm, dry, fair weather for our weekend instead of rainy weather. Tonight, mostly cloudy, low of 27. Friday, starting partly sunny, high of 40. Once we get towards Monday, though, turnabout being fair play still, our chance for a rain-snow mix could come across. I'll talk about what the odds are for that in a few more minutes.
Thanks, Dave. Still to come on Live at 5, one South Shore town is looking to fill a vacant city council seat. How Ashland residents can fill the spot coming up in City by City.
CBS 3 News is brought to you by Ralph Eye Care Specialists.
6 years special financing has been extended at Home Furniture. Everything is on sale, and you can finance it for 6 years with no money down and no minimum purchase. Extended savings with 6 years special financing, only at Home Furniture.
Cleaning your gutters is a pain, but ignoring them could ruin the value of your home. Gutter Helmet is the solution. Gutter Helmet has proven to be the best for over 40 years with our patented design that keeps debris out while allowing water to flow freely through your gutters. Choose the perfect color to blend with your home, and our certified technicians will install Gutter Helmet in less than a day. We guarantee performance with a triple lifetime warranty, and we have the reviews to prove it. Don't wait to secure the value of your home. Call Gutter Helmet today to never clean your gutters again.
The 2022-23 school year is right around the corner, so mark March 18th on your calendar for the Pike Lake Kindergarten registration. Last names A through I come on down from 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. and J through Z from 10:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. Register for the future class of 2035.
Just like gray hair, cataracts are a common side effect of aging. A cataract is the natural clouding of the lens inside the eye. At Ralph Eye Care Specialists, our board-certified ophthalmologists offer cataract surgery to help you see better longer. Our team will work with you to create a pleasant surgical experience and a great surgical result. Call now to learn more about cataract surgery and to schedule a cataract evaluation at Ralph Eye Care Specialists.
Here at locally owned Adolphson Real Estates, we are ready to help you find the perfect space to fit your business's needs with no extra fees. Own nearly 8,000 square feet of prime Superior Street frontage in the heart of the Duluth Business District. Please call our Duluth office for more details. Call us today to schedule a tour at Adolphson Real Estate.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Now at Home Sleep Express, get 6-year special financing on any Tempur-Pedic mattress with no money down and no minimum purchase. Plus a $300 shopping cart, free delivery, setup, and a 120-day comfort guarantee. 6-year special financing on Tempur-Pedic at Home Sleep Express.
Welcome back to the CBS 3 News. Live at 5, here's a live look from the DNR EcoCam tonight, where tomorrow scientists say it's time to be on hatchling watch. Very cool. The eggs were laid in mid-February and should hatch sometime in the coming days. I can't believe this is a live picture. So cool.
So cool.
The camera is popular among birders across the state each year. Dave will be in with this week's full forecast in just a few minutes. But first, let's take a look around the region.
A mining company is proposing creek restoration on the North Shore and a city council vacancy in Ashland. All of that and more as we take you around the Northland city by city. We start things off in Aurora tonight, where they are celebrating their firefighters in a few weeks. Friends of the Aurora Fire Department is hosting a pancake feed fundraiser for the Firemen's Relief Association on April 10th. The community is welcome from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the community center to support their first responders and enjoy a fresh-made breakfast. Next, we head to Lake County, where environmental work is being considered on two rivers. Big 39 Creek and Little 39 Creek were altered from their natural flow in the 1970s due to mining construction. Now, the North Shore Mining Company is proposing a plan to return these streams to their natural flow patterns, as well as restore connectivity to other bodies of water and restore nearby habitats and features. The streams are located in Beaver Bay Township. And we'll wrap up in Ashland tonight, where they are looking to fill a city council vacancy. District 2 residents have until Friday, March 25th to submit their letters of interest to the city clerk. Applications will be considered at the March 29th council meeting, and applicants must be able to attend for interviews and potential appointment. District 2 covers wards 3, 4, and 5. The person chosen will serve until April of 2023. If there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, send us an email and it might be featured as we go around the Northland city by city.
Still to come on Live at 5, it's St. Patrick's Day, how one local Irish pub is celebrating in just a few minutes.
Yesterday we were 11 degrees warmer than normal. Today we're only 5 degrees warmer than normal. Is that a sign that our warm spell is ending? Well, yes and no. It won't last forever, but it should last through the weekend. I'll talk about what style of weather could be coming our way come Monday after a decent weekend, coming up after a break.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Black Bear Casino Resort will have you feeling lucky in March. Saturday nights beginning March 5th through the 19th. 4 winners will be chosen each hour between 6 and 9 p.m. for a chance at winning up to $1,500. Then on Grand Prize Night, Saturday, March 26th, 3 winners will be chosen each hour for a chance at up to $10,000. Start earning entries February 27th. Visit blackbearcasinoresort.com for details. Make the Bear your place to feel lucky in March.
Our health. It's what keeps us doing what we love. It keeps our communities strong. So, how are you doing? There's no easier way to take care of yourself than checking in with us, your primary care team at Essentia Health. In person or online, we offer scheduling and appointment options that fit your life. We'll care for you today and keep an eye on things for the future. And if needed, get you back on track. So take some time to connect with us, because it's always good to check in.
Rental cars are in high demand, but now there's another option. Rent a Toyota RAV4 or Sienna from Cary Toyota in Superior. Current models fill the rental fleet at competitive pricing. Rent for a single day or save with a weekly rental rate. Enjoy the reliability of Toyota on your next road trip. Unlimited mileage is automatically included when you rent a Cary Toyota in Superior. That's right, unlimited miles. You don't have to buy a new car to drive a new car. Call Cary Toyota in Superior to reserve your rental vehicle today. Voted best car dealer 22 times.
I'm Nora O'Donnell in our nation's capital. We're here at the White House with the President of the United States.
Thanks for having me.
Our exclusive access to the presidential platform. We will witness yet another moment in history.
The CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell from Washington, D.C.
CBS 3 weather is brought to you by Heritage Window and Door. Now, the CBS 3 Duluth Weather Max forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
Well, happy St. Patrick's Day to those out there of Irish extraction or who just plain celebrate. Maybe it doesn't show up too good on camera here, but I found a greenish shirt so I could take part. Of course, in my line of work, the conundrum is you can't wear too bright a green or it disappears on the green screen. So hopefully we split the difference here. Speaking of splitting the difference, the temperatures have been coming down just a little bit, but they are still warmer than normal. So the normal is 37. That's what Ely got to today for a high temp, but that's not too bad. The rest of the region was warmer than normal. For example, here in the Twin Ports, we ran 43 to 47, and Hayward cracked 50 degrees. Over the weekend, we'll be running a similar pattern. If not normal, we'll be at least a little bit warmer than normal. It's Monday when we could fall back below normal, and that will bring us a chance for a rain-snow mix. But first, it's going to be pretty nice around here through the weekend, including right now with some partial sunshine and a current temp of 43 at Duluth International. North-northwest wind, it's going 9 miles per hour. Relative humidity is 56%, and looking at our current temperatures, they're still not too bad. 38 International Falls, 39 for Hibbing, 46 towards Moose Lake, 43 in Two Harbors, 41 La Pointe, still 50 in Hayward, mid-40s for Solon Springs and Superior, and 39 to 44 in the Upper Peninsula. When we get to Monday and the warmer than normal conditions go away, we're not dropping below zero, no. We're just knocking things down back towards that normal of 37. About a range of 32 to 37 once we get into next week. So will that be a big chance for a rain-snow mix? I'll show you that in a little bit after we eye up the here and now on the National Doppler map. Higher pressure, battling lower pressure for dominance of our sky. The low is a Colorado low. That could bring a lot of snow if it got into our region, but the high will move quicker, so it'll keep the mild weather with us, and it will keep us dry. It'll keep the south at bay. It'll have to go to the south and east of our region and not affect us. It'll have to affect others. So we take a look at the local Doppler picture here, and today we still had the tail end of a low pressure system from yesterday keeping clouds up, but those clouds are trying to break and should continue to break through tomorrow as the high advances upon our territory to claim it as its own, at least through Sunday. Monday will be a bit of a different story. So here's that battle. The low has to stay to the south as the high keeps it away. Mid-Wisconsin could get some snow, but here in our neck of the woods, we'll start cloudy and then get sunnier, and through all counts, stay milder, at least through the weekend. Again, the change will come on Monday. We check out that change with our forecast here. Tonight in Minnesota, low temps, 23 to 30 above, mostly cloudy sky. In Wisconsin and Michigan, low temps there, mid to upper 20s, mostly cloudy sky. For tomorrow, partial sunshine starts to come towards Wisconsin. Highs in the low 40s, still warmer than normal, just not as warm as today, perhaps. Tomorrow in Minnesota, upper 30s up in Cook County, low 40s for the rest of us. Partly sunny sky, which gives way to mostly sunny for Saturday, Sunday. Highs in the mid to upper 40s. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are the 3 days with 30 to 40% chances of flurries and a rain-snow mix. Now, the latest models indicate not much of that's going to stick, so it could be more of a nuisance situation. I say a nuisance because even just a little dusting could slick up the roadways, but I don't think we'll have to shovel. We'll just have to drive carefully.
Yeah, that's true. Even just some of the melting slush on the roads overnight can make driving a little sketchy.
Here in Ely, it's a little bit soupy trying to navigate the back roads. You get caught in a rut, and if you don't have all-wheel drive.
Good thing for that Sisu, huh?
That Iron Range Sisu. We'll stick to it, and we'll get through.
Sure will. Thanks, Dave. Our planet, our future. That's the theme at this year's 4th Annual Environmental Summit happening at UMD. Local environmental organizations gathered at the Kirby Student Center to bring awareness about current environmental issues to UMD students. Topics range from how to sustain the bee population to providing better drinking water. Organizers are hoping students become aware and fight for environmental justice toward regional projects. Organizers say there are simple habits people can do to provide a cleaner environment.
There are different sustainability things that people can do at home, such as biking or composting or recycling, things like that. But there are also larger scale things like voting is really important.
Today is the first of the two-day summit. Tomorrow's event includes 4 local speakers, a panel discussion, and a free catered dinner. The event is free, but pre-registration is required.
It's St. Patrick's Day, and Irish or not, Northlanders are wasting no time celebrating. Since 11 this morning, Dublin Brew Pub in Duluth has been hosting a family-friendly event. Along with some festive Irish menu items, they had plenty of live music and even some green beer. Dublin owner Mike Maxim says celebrating his Irish heritage is what it's all about.
So traditionally we'd eat a lot of Irish food at home, and some shepherd's pie, some corned beef and cabbage. Unfortunately, for my home life, I end up working all day, so now I just do it here.
The fun wraps up with live bagpipes there at 9:30 tonight, but Dublin Brew Pub will stay open later than that for people who are wanting to continue the celebration throughout the night, Kristen.
I have a feeling it will be busy.
I think so. Well, it's that time of the show now where we get to talk about adoptable pets, and today's pet comes to us from Range Regional Animal Rescue in Hibbing.
This is Sheba Grace. She is a 3-year-old pit mix who is ready for her own home. Our friends at the shelter say she's a chatty gal with lots of energy. She does well with and loves her people, but cats and other dogs aren't totally her thing. But if you get her alone, they say she is the cutest, snuggliest pig snorting pal you'll ever need. That photo of her right there with the ears back gets me.
Cute.
Just tugs at my heart.
I love the one with her ears up to, there she is. So cute.
You can tell she's full of personality. If you would like to set up an appointment to adopt Sheba Grace, you can call the number on your screen.
Sheba Grace, very formal name,
yes.
too. Still to come, while NASCAR is traditionally a male-dominated sport, we introduce you to 2 women driving their way into the history books.
Time for new windows or patio doors? Beat the home show rush with Renewal by Anderson's 2-week-only BOGO sale. Until March 28th, buy 1 window or patio door, get 1 40% off. Plus, pay nothing until 2023 with our no money down, no payments, and no interest financing option. With installations done by our Renewal by Anderson certified master installer crews, you can relax knowing the job will be done right. Call before March 28th to book your free consultation. Appointments are limited, so call today. Visit northlandrva.com for details.
Looking for a new garage? Maybe a home or cabin shell? Call Economy Garages to make your visions a reality. With over 40 years experience and over 9,000 buildings built for your friends and neighbors, you can trust us to get the job done right.
Call Economy Garages when you want it done right.
Welcome to Medical Insight, a weekly healthcare feature brought to you by the experts at Essentia Health. Here's your host, Anthony Matt.
Today on Medical Insight, we're exploring the difference between the neonatal intensive care unit, or NICU, and the pediatric intensive care unit, or PICU, and what care both has to offer. While staff in both departments care for some of our youngest patients, there are some important distinctions to make.
So in the pediatric ICU, we'll take care of everybody from usually around a month of age up until age 18. In the neonatal ICU, they will take care of patients from birth up until the patient is ready to go home.
Most of the time, babies who are admitted to the NICU are born prematurely, have a low birth weight, or are born with a medical condition that requires special care immediately following birth. The PICU is designed more for any child who is seriously ill and needs intensive care.
The best way to explain why we have 2 would be the issues in those early days of life are so complex and require a lot of dedicated attention to make sure that these fragile patients have their best start at life. In the pediatric ICU, we are prepared to handle any number of illnesses, injuries, problems that come from infancy to adulthood. And it's important to keep those separate so that maybe an infection or a problem that we deal with on the pediatric side doesn't become a problem in our neonatal patients who are so fresh to this world.
And in some cases, your child may fit into either the NICU or the PICU.
That patient, we will sort of decide what the best place is. Is it the neonatal ICU or is it the pediatric ICU? We all work really well together to make sure that these kids get the best care they can.
Essentia is the only hospital in the region to offer both a NICU and a PICU.
To learn more about this or other health topics, visit essentiahealth.org/medical insight.
Injured? Call Stockman Law Office. Payments of medical bills and wages. Money for pain and suffering. Call anytime 218-576-8599. No recovery, no fee. Stockman Law Office. Serious injuries, serious law.
Coming up Friday on CBS 3 this morning, we're diving into the history of the Grand Marais Playhouse as they celebrate their 50th season all year long.
In the weekend forecast, well, that looks just stunning.
So wake up with us starting at 5 a.m.
Women are breaking barriers in the male-dominated sport of auto racing.
CBS's Dana Backus introduces us to two women who are blazing new trails in NASCAR.
Inside these fire suits, carrying air wrenches and tires, are NASCAR first, Brianna Daniels and Delonda Windanew.
Do you understand the impact that you're having on the sport?
We're still realizing it. Yeah, so it's hard to realize that, like, from looking at how other people react to us makes me realize more.
Yeah. Daniels became the first black woman pit crew member in 2017. Windanew now joins her as the first foreign-born black woman. They pit together as tire changers for the Sports Xfinity Series.
What was it like when you knew that you guys were going to be pitting together?
You remember the Daytona 500 day? The morning I woke up, I was like really emotional. And I saw her crying and being emotional. I'm like, what's wrong with you?
She's probably a little nervous, you know.
Come on, we gotta perform.
Both are former college athletes who knew nothing about NASCAR until they were recruited by NASCAR's Drive for Diversity program. It's designed to provide driver and pit crew training opportunities for women and minorities.
Not a car girl at all. I changed a race car tire before I changed my own car tire. I'm from Paris, so trains and bus is really common. So you don't need a car. You can leave without a car at all.
But now they say they are along for the ride, and they aren't the only ones. Brianna O'Leary is also a NASCAR tire changer. The three are speeding past barriers.
We have to really be on our game and work 10 times harder than the next person. It's never easy. Sometimes when I go home like bruised and hurt, I'm like, maybe it's for the guys. Yeah, maybe it's for the men, but it's also really rewarding at the end of the day.
You go, girl. They are proving to anyone who had a doubt that women are capable of doing the job. Danya Backus, CBS News, Fontana, California.
Brianna and Delonda both say they hope to inspire more women to be a part of the sport.
Here's what we're working on tonight, the very latest as desperation mounts in one Ukrainian city where Russians bombed a shelter with more than 1,000 people, mostly women and children inside. The ongoing rescue attempt. The CBS Evening News is now just minutes away.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Essentia Health. If you're 45 years or older, talk to your provider about screening options. The best colorectal cancer screening is the one that gets done.
6 years special financing has been extended at Home Furniture. Everything is on sale, and you can finance it for 6 years with no money down and no minimum purchase. Extended savings with 6 years special financing only at Home Furniture.
When building, you hire a team of specialists to ensure your house turns out exactly as you imagined. Major financial transitions like retirement deserve the same level of care and craftsmanship. At MPPL Financial, we assemble a diverse team of experts to develop a plan to ensure you only have to retire once. Call today for your free second opinion consultation so your retirement turns out exactly as you imagined. MPPL Financial. Answers to the most important questions of your life.
Black Bear Casino Resort wants you to join our team. On Monday, April 4th, you are invited to our job fair from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. in the Otter Creek Event Center. Applications and interviews available for on-the-spot hiring with part-time and full-time positions available. We offer many benefits for full-time employees from 6 paid holidays each, 3+ weeks of paid time off, reward for perfect attendance, 401k retirement plan that we match, health and dental plans, life insurance coverage, long-term and short-term disability, FMLA, and workers' compensation. We can't wait for you to join our team on April 4th at our job fair. For more information, visit blackbearcasinoresort.com.
At 7 West Tap House, we have everything from classic American lagers to small batch craft IPAs. Our rotating selection of award-winning beers is sure to have something for you. Pair a beer with one of our mouth-watering burgers and freshly cut fries or chips. Stop in today at 7 West Tap House in downtown Duluth.
For a limited time at Homeworld Rugs, when you buy one rug at sale price, you'll get another rug free with many different patterns, sizes, and shapes to choose from. And rug experts in every showroom to help. You'll find the perfect rug. Buy one rug, get one free. Now at Homeworld Rugs.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Welcome back to the CBS 3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look from Canal Park on this Friday Eve and St. Patrick's Day, of course.
Yes.
Let's take a look back at today's top story and see what's coming up at 6.
Tonight at 5, we were on scene after ESCO students were evacuated earlier today. Just before 1 o'clock, elementary, middle, and high schoolers were taken to a nearby church just across Highway 61 from the school buildings. We still don't know why students were evacuated. Luckily, no one was hurt. Students have since been allowed to go home, and we'll update you when we learn more.
And tonight it's time for March Madness. The Kentucky Wildcats will take on the St. Peter's Peacocks tonight at 6, meaning we will not have a 6 o'clock newscast. But if you're looking for us later, we will be on around 11 tonight after the San Francisco Dons take on the Murray State Racers.
That's your news at 5. The CBS Evening News is next.
Have a fun and safe St. Patrick's Day. We will see you at 11 tonight.